And once again, Australia will be the destination for our Turnabout champion. Now, Turnabout is ostensibly a test of word power, and while we're gathered around our old familiar pool over the course of the next few weeks, we'll be working our way through nearly 4,000 word clues. Sounds a daunting task, doesn't it? But it's going to be fun. And remember, strategy plays a big part in Turnabout with the sphere board in the first and last rounds. And in between those two games will be the star game, requiring coolness and calm, and the quick-fire about turn round, which, with its unique system of scoring, has so often proved to be a real leveller. So, we're just about ready to set the game in motion. But right now, let's meet the first three contestants playing in this series of Turnabout. Playing red, Guy 1 Ali from Taunton in Somerset. Playing green, Vicky Allam from Staines in Middlesex. And playing blue, Anne Jeffries from Bolton in Lancashire. Well, it's lovely to see you all here. Always very brave, I think, to be the first contestants on a brand new series. First up is the sphere game, a buzz around, where points are scored by making a row of your own colour, red, green or blue, on the sphere board. A row of 3 is worth 5 points, a row of 4 is worth 10. And there may also be some multiple scores as well. Now, you'll notice at the start that there's a grey sphere in each corner. They all need to be turned to a colour before you can nominate any of the other spheres. But before doing any of that, you need to answer a word clue. So if everyone's ready, fingers on buzzers, very best of luck. The first 3 letters in these first set of answers are L-A-B. So can we turn about the timer, please? To talk nonsense. Yes, Guy.
Blabber.
Blabber is the right answer.
A4, please.
A4 goes to red. Thank you very much. Hired worker. Yes, Vicky.
Labourer.
Labourer is right.
A1.
A1 goes to green. Thank you very much. Curable. Guy.
Healable.
Healable is the right answer.
D4, please.
D4 goes to red. Sticky or tie-on, it can put you in your place. Yes, Vicky.
Label.
Label is right.
D1, please.
D1. It's the final grey sphere to go, and that means that all the spheres now come into play and we can start getting on the score sheet for the first time in the series. Tree with poisonous seeds and yellow flowers. Yes, Anne.
Laburnum.
Laburnum is the right answer. You're playing blue.
A1.
A1, all right, in the top left-hand corner. Won't do anything for you yet. Excess body fat. Guy.
Flab.
Flab is right.
C4, please.
C4. Gives you a row of 4 worth 10, first points of the series. Even Tory babies are born during this. Yes, Vicky?
Labour.
Labour is right.
B1, please.
B1 changes to green. 2 rows, each worth 5 points, also gives you 10 points. So just Anne to get off the mark. Gobsmacked. Guy.
Flabbergasted.
Is the right answer.
B3, please.
B3. Well played, another 10 puts you in front on 20. Wherever she was, Jimmy Durante would say goodnight to this Mrs. The name of a bottle. Yes, Guy?
No.
No, 5 points away, I'm afraid. The name of a bottle, good. No, the answer is Mrs. Calabash. So we come to the end of our first sphere game. Let's see how the scores stand then. Trailing in third place, not yet off the mark, is Anne Jeffries. In second place on 10 is Vicky Allam. Our leader on 15 is Guy 1 Ali. And so LAB will turn about to become BAL. Can we turn about the timer, please? Here we go. Rudolf Nureyev performed this. Yes, Vicky.
Ballet.
Ballet, the others knew as well, but you were in first.
A1, please.
A1 goes to green, and it's another 10 to you, puts you out in front. Like half a hi-hat in a drummer's kit. Yes, Anne.
Cymbal.
Is right. A hi-hat is those pedal cymbals that clash together.
B2, please.
B2. Vertical row of 4 blues. Good. You're also off the mark now on 10. Well done. Not yet an army captain. Is a subaltern. It's Latin for meaning under another. Although being a hardwood, it is in fact very soft and easily crushed, Anne.
Balsa.
Yes, it is. Balsa wood.
A1, please.
A1. To blue. Preserve a dead body from decay. Guy.
Embalm.
Embalm is right.
A3, please.
A3.
No, sorry, A2.
A2, yes, you couldn't have gone for A3, could you? And that's a good one to turn. Gives you another 10, puts you just in front on 25. Mournful or harmful? Anne?
Baleful.
Baleful is right.
A2, please.
A2. Well spotted. Another 10 to you, puts you level with Vicky on 20. Warrior's belt, perhaps worn by Blackadder's sidekick. Yes, Vicky.
Baldric.
Yes, that last bit should have given it to you, and it did.
A1, please.
A1. There's that vertical row of 4 greens and another 10 to you. Puts you in front on 30. The gallery above the dress circle in a theatre is, Vicky?
Balcony.
Is the balcony, yes.
A2.
Just beating
please.
Anne to the buzzer on that one. A2 turns. No change in the score. Worldwide. Yes, Guy.
Global.
Global is right.
D2, please.
D2. It's another 10 points to you. Puts you back out in front. Tommy might have been deaf, dumb and blind, but he sure played a mean... Yes, Vicky.
Pinball.
Quite right.
B2.
It's from Pinball Wizard. In the film Tommy, no change in the score. Whalebone. Just out of time, Vicky, I'm afraid. You were probably going to say Berlin.
Oh, no.
Oh, you weren't? Oh, well, you're lucky,
I
aren't
think
you?
I was out of time.
What were you going to say out of it?
Blabber, but it was wrong.
Well, I think we'll take all 30 points off you. No, of course we won't. It was out of time. Let's take a look at the scores then at this, the end of this first sphere game. In third place on 20 points is Anne Jeffries. In second place on 30 points is Vicky Allen. But our leader on 35 is Guy One Ali. Well, now it's time for each contestant to suffer 50 tense seconds under the spotlight as they play an individual star game. A maximum 80 points available here if they can match up the words that will appear on the screen with my clues. And there's a choice of letters in the answers as well. If you look up here, you'll see there's S-I-T in all the answers, T-I-S or S-T-I. And Anne, you're trailing at the moment, so I'll offer you the full choice of games there. Which appeals to you?
S-I-T.
S-I-T, all right. I wish you the very best of luck. As soon as the computer's found those, we'll put them up on the screen for you to look at first. There we are. 10 seconds to look through those. Each one is worth 5 points. Once the 10 seconds are up, you'll have 50 seconds to try and match them up with clues. And that time starts now. Battle or building, perhaps?
Pass.
Okay. Acts as an artist's model?
Positron.
No. Down payment?
Deposit.
Yes. A small flat?
Bedsit.
Yes. Lives off another?
Parasite.
Yes. Corpulence?
Obesity.
Yes. Call on?
Visit.
Yes. Sir Osbert or Dame Edith?
Sitwell.
Yes. A university?
Varsity.
Yes. Indian stringed instrument?
Sitar.
Yes. Put in place?
Position.
Yes. To the purpose?
Apposite.
Yes. Well done, we ran out of time and you managed to score 50 points. Well done, Anne. Not a bad effort at all. All right, Vicky, as you're in second place, you'll have a choice of the remaining 2 star games with TIS or STI in them. Which appeals to you there?
STI.
STI. All right, Vicky. We'll pluck those from the computer, put them up on the screen. There they are. 10 seconds to look at those before I start to give you the clues. See if you can commit them to memory so you know exactly which one I'm referring to. Wish you the very best of luck. Your 50 seconds start now. 1 in time saves 9.
Stitch.
Yes. Famous Parisian prison?
Bastille.
Yes. Overflowing?
Pass.
Okay.
Right.
Sacredly obscure or secret?
Mystical.
Yes. Not easily bent?
Stiff.
Yes. A natural impulse?
Instinct.
Yes. Showing unfriendliness?
Hostile.
Yes. Make a declaration?
Stimmy.
No. A salary?
Pass.
Okay. A word puzzle?
Destiny.
No. A golfing term?
Stimmy.
Yes. They arouse reactions?
Acoustic.
No. Unavoidable fate? Some tricky ones there. You scored 35. All right, you can take a break for a while, Vicky, while we move over to Guy. As our leader, no choice for you, Guy, so you'll be playing with the star game TIS in all the answers there, okay? So we'll put your words up. There we go. 10 seconds to look through those. Each one worth 5 points. You could score a maximum 80. I wish you the very best of luck. And your time starts now. Free.
Pass.
Okay, painter.
Artisan.
No. Abnormal desire.
Fetish.
Yes. Abominable snowmen.
Yetis.
Yes. Teeth doctor.
Dentist.
Yes. Biblical John the...
Baptist.
Yes. Castigate.
Chastise.
Yes. Supporter of a cause.
Partisan.
Yes. Worker.
Artisan.
Yes. Nose-blowing paper.
Tissue.
Yes. Logarithm part.
Pass.
Okay. Inflammation of the colon.
Colitis.
Yes. Flute player.
Flautist.
Yes. Family favours.
Nepotism.
Yes. A perno.
Artist.
No. Literary composition. Just out of time on the last question. You scored 55 points. Let's just recap on those individual Star Games scores. We saw Guy score 55 there, Vicky 35, Anne scored 50. Let's add them to their running total so far, see how things stand now. Well, in third place on 65 is Vicky Allen. In second place on 70 is Anne Jeffries, but just out in front on 90 is Guy Wan Ali. Well, I'll just let our contestants regain their composure for a moment while I tell you about today's phone-in competition. A portable stereo CD radio cassette recorder is on offer if you can come up with the answer to this clue. The three letters in the answer are L-A-B, and the clue is mud. Just that. Mud, there's a space, then L-A-B. And I'll give you the phone number along with another clue at the end of the programme. So, while you're all thinking about that, it's time to introduce the About Turn round. Now, this is a race for the buzzer where, rather than my giving the three letters that appear in the answers, the contestants have to retune their thinking a bit by coming up with a missing three-letter word in the middle. Anything more than the three-letter word will be penalised. For example, if I give the clue a small kind of orange, and you'll see D-A-R-I-N with three dashes before, if someone answered mandarin, which is indeed a small kind of orange, that would be wrong. I just want man, the three-letter word, the missing three-letter word, all right? Now, the game is of great benefit if you're losing, because the scoring is on a sliding scale, depending on how well you're doing. 5 points will be awarded to the leader for a correct answer, 10 points to the person in second place, and 15 to the player lying third. And it's also 5 points away to everybody for an incorrect answer. So remember, just the missing three-letter word, please, everybody. Fingers on buzzers, very best of luck. It's always quite fun this round, I seem to remember. And can you start by telling me which three-letter word fits this clue? Not sweet. Yes, Anne?
Hour.
Hour for Sarah is right. You are in second place, so you score 10. Overbearing woman. And again.
A go.
A go for Virago is absolutely right. You went into second place there, and you scored 10. Where the old lady with so many children lived. And again.
Ho.
Ho for shoe is right. You're joint leader, so this time you score 5. When dogs are happy, they wag this. Yes, Guy?
Ale.
Ale for tail is right. You've just fallen into second place, so 10 points there will put you in the lead again. Informal agreement. Yes, Guy?
Act.
Act for pact is right. Another 5 to you as you're now in front. Begin further in from the margin than other sentences. Would have been den for indent. Row of taxis awaiting hire. Yes, Vicky?
Ran.
Ran for rank is right. You're in third. You score 15. Refuse and worthless matter. Vicky again.
Bag.
Bag for garbage is right. You're still in third. You score another 15. At what time? Yes, Guy?
Hen.
Hen for when is right. You're our leader. You score 5. Midday. Yes, Vicky?
Rid.
Rid for meridian. Well worked out. You're joint second. You scored 10 points. To beat or thrash is rub for drub. And we're out of time. Let's see how that's affected the scores. In third place on 95 is Anne Jeffries. In second place on 105, Vicky Allen. Just ahead of her by 5 points on 110 is Guy Wan Ali. Well, it's nice and close, which is just how we like it, and there's just one more sphere game left to play when we'll discover today's winner. But first, let's look ahead to see where our 3 finalists will be off to, courtesy of Turnabout. A weekend leisure break for 2 at a heritage hotel anywhere in the UK awaits our third-placed finalist. whilst an exciting trip through the Channel Tunnel to stay at Le Méridien, Brussels is the prize for the runner-up. But after a relaxing flight with the Pride of the Pacific, this year's champion can choose to discover either the east or south coast of Australia. And with the help of your experienced tour guides, you'll miss none of the sights and sounds of this truly unique country. All looks rather lovely, doesn't it? That's some way off yet. Right now we have a final sphere game to play. I'll just remind our contestants that the sphere board has been reset with a grey sphere in each corner. As before, they have to be nominated to be a colour before any of the other spheres come into play, and you can start scoring again. Worth pointing out, though, that while those grey spheres are still there, you can still lose points by an incorrect answer. So the three letters in this game are L-E-N. If everybody's ready, can we please turn about the timer? Here goes. First American to orbit the Earth. Yes, Anne?
Glenn.
Glenn is right. John Glenn.
A1,
He
please.
was aboard Friendship 7. That was all the way back in 1962. Abundance. Yes, Anne.
Plenty.
Plenty is right.
D1, please.
D1. To grit one's teeth or ball one's fist. Yes, Guy.
Clench.
Clench is the right answer.
A4, please.
A4, which leaves just one last grey to go. Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov. Yes, Anne.
Lenin.
Yes.
D4, please.
D4, well done. Thank you very much. All the other spheres come back into play. Rude and disrespectful. Yes, Guy.
Insolent.
Insolent is the right answer.
C4, please.
C4. Moves your sky up by another 5 onto 115. An harmonious combination. Yes, Anne.
Blend.
Blend is the right answer.
D3, please.
D3. Gives you another 15, takes you up to 110, just 5 points off the lead. The distance from one end of a swimming pool, yes, Guy,
Length.
is the length.
D4, please.
D4. Gives you another 10, just puts you away a bit further in the lead. Ancient monetary unit is a talent. All right, let's see how the talent's doing here. In third place on 105, we have Vicky Allen. In second place on 110, Anne Jeffries. Our leader still, now on 125, is Guy Wan Ali. But very, very close. Could be anybody's game still, as the three letters L-E-N turn about to become N-E-L. And for the last time today, could we please turn about the timer? Good luck, everyone. A wrestling hold. Yes, Guy.
Nelson.
Nelson is right.
B3, please.
B3. Gives you another 5. Ungainly sort of manner. Yes, Anne.
Inelegant.
Yes.
D4, please.
All right, D4. Best one for you to go, and gives you another 10, puts you on 120. The sound of a bell, especially at a funeral. Yes, Anne.
Nell.
Nell is right.
C1, please.
C1, moving up that left-hand vertical column, and another 10 points to you, puts you level in the lead with Guy. Feeling of being all on one's own. Yes, Guy.
Lonely.
Lonely is right.
D4, please.
And this might put you out on your own in the lead again, and it does, another 10 to you. This man is Mustard in Cluedo. Yes, Vicky.
Colonel.
Colonel Mustard.
A1.
A1, bit short of spheres there. It is scattered by an exploding shell. Yes, Vicky.
Shrapnel.
Shrapnel is right.
C3, please.
C3. Diagonal row gives you another 5 points. Lambert, or the cake normally eaten at Easter, Anne,
Simnel.
is the right answer.
D4, please.
D4. Turns again, gives you another 10, puts you level with Guy. Call my bluff and what's my line were this sort of game. Call my bluff and what's my line were this sort of game. Yes, Vicky?
Panel.
Panel is right.
D4, please.
D4 turns again. It's been quite busy. A diagonal row gives you another 10 points. Very close. A university in Ithaca, New York State. Nobody knows. We're out of time. It's the Cornell University. All right, let's take a look at the final scores. We have a very interesting situation here, because in third place on 120 is Vicky Allen, but we have joint leaders with Guy Wan Ali and Anne Jeffries, each on 140. Well, what happens in this situation, unfortunately, means that we have to do a count of the number of spheres on the board at the end, and we'll see that there are 5 reds and 7 blues. So, Guy, I'm afraid we have to say goodbye to you, but we're delighted, Anne, to say well done. You're our winner. Congratulations. Guy, one consolation to bear in mind is that the highest scoring losers will go through to the quarterfinals. It's very early days yet, but you may well be up there. You top the board at the moment, as this is the first game. Thank you very much, you, and to Vicky for coming in today. I hope you both enjoyed it.
Yes.
It's been a tremendously close game. We'd like you each to take away a Turnabout Sweatshirt, a Thesaurus Dictionary,